Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Tales of Arise. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we killed Ganabelt, thankfully, and now we've arrived at Elde Menancia, also known as the land of the demo.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
Well,
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
right?
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right.
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Good question.
It's me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Maybe.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
Is it a mage thing? But if I know my Tales games, and even as someone who's only actually beaten three? Is it really that few? I've beaten Symphonia, Abyss, and Exilia. Yeah, I guess it is that few. Well, as someone who's beaten 3 Tales games, I feel like I know them pretty well. It's probably going to turn out that Renans and Danans, the only thing that's separating them is, like, the fact that Renans can use astral energy. It might turn out that if you go back far enough, maybe everybody was a mage or something, and the people whose eyes glowed, they're the ones who went over to Rena, and then we forgot that we were all the same people. I don't know. I feel like there's a everybody is the same race sort of thing coming up. I really have to hurry.
What's wrong?
My buddies got hurt real bad. They can't even move. That's not good. Are they close by?
Huh?
Are you saying you can help them? Shion.
Yes!
They're just up along this path. Please, you've got to help. A healer and her patients. Really? Just spend a little CP and we're good to go? Alright. Treat the injured man and treat the injured boy.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
But we're going to have to come back. I don't want to use orange gels. Yeah, especially when there's a
Should we
campfire
really
right
take this?
there. Some more
I hate
booms.
camping out.
We'll be fine. Alright, so we have to chow down on something.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it. I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Right, you were Snake Eyes, weren't
Hey,
you?
10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Wow.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
So, ooh, and we've got another one, but Shion, she's got an eye for her aesthetics, that's for sure.
87, 88, 89. Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Did he fell a tree?
Huh? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
That'll throw the bell?
Alphen, are you crazy?
Wow.
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it.
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that. Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this!
This seems...
Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion.
Well, so maybe that was our payoff for picking to talk to Law last time. But interesting. I feel like strapping a rock to your sword and swinging it around would throw the balance all off. But I think in real life, practice swords are heavy. I don't know, dude. All right. For plus 90% to cooking. Elemental attack up. We want more rare ore. So, I mean...
That was nothing.
having Law do it, pretty nice. Alright, so this time, let's see what Rinwell is up to.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, come here, sweetie. Woo! Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice.
He can fly pretty well.
Hootle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Ooh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
Really?
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
Alphen.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Hootle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later.
Okay.
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything.
So everybody was feeding Hootle behind her back. She never did tell us what the heck he can't eat, though.
Another day, another Gald.
If you walk past the bridge, you'll be in warm and sunny Elde Menancia. Or if you climb up the hill, you'll be in cold and dreary Cysloden. So can we forge new weapons? Yes. Alright. We need to make at least 10. Oh, we can't actually make any of these. We never did make this crude sword, huh? We can make her the Blackthorn. We need 2 more clay fragments, but that's okay. That weapon looks really cool and really mean. Can't make anything new for her. We can make him the winged gauntlets. And let's... Swift's Ring grants plus 50% movement speed in battle and reduces escape time by 50%. That's pretty cool. Be zooming around the friggin' thing. That might be something good to put on Rinwell so that she can walk around faster. We can buy orange gels now. Oh my god, they're super expensive. Okay. We shan't be doing that. Finally. Wait, that's something different. Arms collector. So he's got 1 AG now, but... No, that is it. Okay, cool. Devastation. Sure, let's learn that. Increased critical damage. Increased... AG restored by perfect guarding and evading. Why is this one more expensive? Do we get 2 AG back if we do this? Probably. Nah, we'll worry about that.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Oh, and now that we've healed up... it's not those boomies that we want. Though we should probably kill them to get the, to get those rare ores. Alright, so we've got eggs. And now you... My wounds have closed up. You've saved me. Please, let me thank you. And he gave us beast tails. Alright, buddy boy. There's one other person up farther ahead. Would you mind taking a look at him? Just a look? Yeah, you'll see what I mean once you find him. Wait, were we not supposed to heal the boy? He was not there. What's this guy's deal? Maybe he's gonna give us costumes? Costume jewelry or something? Wonder Bard. This warm light. Might it be? Clam Tentacle. Wonder Bard. Oh my! What sorcery is this? Might you be a miracle worker of some sort? It's just a healing art. No, this is no mere healing art at work here. I sense compassion flowing through this energy. Compassion tinged with just the slightest hint of loneliness. Emptiness, even. He's got you pegged. Alphen, why are you agreeing with him? Keep it up and I won't heal you next time you're in trouble. Sorry, my bad. I see. So this is how true bliss feels.
Hey!
Will you shut up already? Anyway, how'd you get hurt? Did a zoogle attack you or something? Something to that effect. You see, one of the foul beasts ambushed us and injured my companions. And in my fright, I took quite the tumble and came crashing down.
Just great.
Oh, so the zoogle didn't actually hurt you then. Where is it now? Is it gone? So it seems, after I let forth the most ferocious bellow I could muster, it appears to have fled in fear. Well, be careful in your travels. See ya.
That can't be.
Wait! Don't leave yet! I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Is there a reason you decided to share that with us? I could tell from the very moment our eyes met that the two of you are something special. You're not like most others in this world. So, is he going to give us the capability of like, maybe some kind of interaction with other people's Tales of Arise save files, potentially? Are you going to be able to send and exchange items, maybe? I'm keen to witness with my own eyes just how this rich tapestry of emotion you two share comes to unfold.
Nice.
Well, no harm in that, I guess. Name's Alphen. Hey, don't indulge this creep.
Very well.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. Henceforth, we are bound by fate, destined to meet one another again. I'm certain things shall only get more dramatic from here. I look forward to the day our paths cross once more. And on that note, I must take my leave. There are others out there who yearn to hear my most beautiful voice. Adios, via Condana. More money. What's this? Xion Healer. Excellent. Improved healing arts increases the amount of HP healed from healing arts. Now that works. Healing Circle, golden. Overlimit extension. That's also nice. I thought the Wonder Bard was gonna do more,
Maybe
though.
we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Xion.
Why are you thanking me?
Okay, I guess they're called boomies because they keep making those noises.
Right, here goes.
All our brand new equipment. The Blackthorn looks really good. Like, I kind of can see myself buying a replica of that in real life. Oh my gosh. It looks like endgame equipment. I mean, everybody else's stuff is pretty too, I guess, but...
Concentrate on the fight.
What is that?
I don't take orders from you.
God dang it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
I kind of, like, I definitely overshot it. There we go. This is what we wanted.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Just 3 beast tails. That's all we got. Alright. Well, whatever. Viscent is up next. This is another pier that we can fish from, but we can't actually fish yet. Ooh, there you are. Spotted you quick.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Red tropical corsage.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm not sure, like... I mean, sure we can
Maybe
fish,
something's
but...
going on in the forest.
Honestly, we've been able to just jump in and grab stuff. A land of green ruled over by Lord Dohalim. That's that dude's name. Okay. So he is... I was wondering... Because I was like, our party can't completely
Do
be...
you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
This is it. This is where we, This is the area we fought in the demo. But it's populated with different enemies. Interesting. So... I was thinking, because I was like, it'd make the most sense if our party had 3 Danins and 3 Renins in it. So Dohalim is the lord of this place, and he is going to turn out to be cool, and I guess he's going to willfully abdicate the crown contest. And then the shield lady, was she one of his retainers or something? I forget. They did a little...
Just great.
They did a little blurb about what their whole deal was, but for the life of me, I can't remember it. There are too many zoogles here. Maybe we should avoid them.
I guess...
Nah, I say we fight them. It'll get our blood flowing and help shake off this weird mood I've been in.
Yeah!
Plus, we all know the only thing I'm good for are these fists. I've got to stay on top of my game so I don't let anyone down.
Great.
Okay, if you say so. Let's do this. We're just gonna battle chain bonuses. I was about to say, we're just gonna let Lost say that about himself, but after battles, you'll accumulate a bonus based on your combat points. Viewable at the bottom of the new nav map. As this total rises, you'll earn more EXP and better item drop rates and encounter rare foes more often. This bonus decreases over time. Alright, cool. So chaining encounters gets us that.
Not today.
Go ahead and kill everything here.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
God dang. Alright. Go ahead and punish them with a nice mystic art.
Lightning reflexes.
Very nice. You're friggin' dead, and now you are next. Oh, actually, Law learned a new art. Looks like it's an aerial one. Death Blossom. Alright. Well, not gonna get a chance to use it this fight. But soon. Still plenty more to clear out. I say we go another round. Alright. I mean, I don't have a problem with this. Earth and Mass. These things can probably cast arts. That's Fangolero. Nope. Ugh. There we go. Did not mean to use everybody's, but go ahead and gotta get that. I just keep mashing the same button. I've been meaning to use Death Blossom for a second now. Ooh, so Death Blossom, it's like a quicker, shorter range eagle dive, looks like.
We did it!
Damn, you were right. I'm glad we beat up all those zoogles. It was totally worth it. Right? Even with the zoogles you struggle against, keep fighting enough and eventually you'll get lucky. Refreshing roughhousing. Sweet. Silver Wolf Reawakened. Allows you to jump once while in midair, and the art, Whirlwind Snap. That kind of sounds familiar.
I think I'm getting stronger.
So there's our bonus.
Oh. You okay? You made a weird sound.
He's in awe.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
Wait.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
Oh.
You sure about that?
Menencia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renan's doing?
So even the beauty is evil.
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
All right, so let's go ahead and extend our chain with some shell shockers.
This'll be
And I want to see his new art in action. Whirlwind Snap does not send us into the sky.
delicious piece of cake.
There we go.
Into the
Set it for triangle.
lightning on.
Okay, so Whirlwind Snap is just a kick, but it's got wind astral energy.
I feel kind of...
Do we get all of them? No, I don't think so. God dang. How about some of this action? There we go.
Shut him down.
Is there someone in this? Oh, okay, no. She just said that to let us know.
Say no more.
Her boost strike was available. And so is Law's. Well, no, not so is Law's. That's his perk. God dang. But there should be a campfire around here. Let's switch to... Oh, Alphen is dead too. Holy crap. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and have them. There we go. Easy peasy.
Knowing when we're in too deep is necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard.
Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the zoogles look a little fuller than they usually do.
They're still zoogles, just on a fuller stomach. Don't forget, this is enemy territory we're in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let our combat bonus thing expire. Okay, there it is.
I hate camping out.
Well, you're gonna have to learn to love it, because we need to recover. We need to recover something fierce. Jeez.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
How?
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Xion.
So he does have some sense of it, I guess. It's not completely null. Which... Wait, Xion doesn't want to talk to us? Why?
I'll see you again tomorrow.
We had a conversation that we could have potentially had with her at the last two, but I guess she's feeling
Ready to go?
guess she's not feeling as forthcoming. I wonder, will it be that maybe the shield lady is gonna end up being Lemons? Nice. Because right now, Dohalim should be able to use arts. Alright, so I guess we should be getting shocked right now, but I guess we have to be closer to them. Yeah, you can stay the way you are. There we go. But I assume Shield Lady's not going to be able to use arts. That way, we have 3 Renans, 3 Danans, 3 arts, or 3 mages, and 3 non-mages. And somebody's field action is probably above us. Wait. There, okay, so the same thing. Hootle's friendly friend. Probably over there, but it's kind of interesting to me that Rinwell calls the owls Hootle's friends, but Hootle's never met any owls before he joins up with them. And he meets these owls for the first time when we find them. But maybe owls just befriend each other faster.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
So, I guess Dohalim just isn't working his slaves to the bone. Now, where is... I guess it's not over here. Let's jump down. Why can we not jump over this? I feel like we're clearing it pretty easily, but the game is saying no. So how does Dohalim collect? Because they said they've had the most victories. What's the... Where's the action at? We just came from down there, and there's... I must have missed it, I guess. Oh, okay. Injured kid. Maybe Dohalim is in last place for the crown contest or something. Thanks, miss. I promise I won't go jumping off bridges anymore. Free carps. Now, where is... And Hootle's friend is apparently somewhere near there. But yeah, we completely missed that kid the first time around. Farmers. Maybe Dohalim can run things this way because it's possible to extract Earth astral energy just from, like, exertion. Like, the more people work on the fields, the more energy you can get out of them. He's got to be doing things humanely, I guess, in order for this to even be... There you are. What's up? Devil wings.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
We can probably fish from that pier.
Man, I'm famished.
You will eat soon enough, sir. You will eat soon enough. And now nobody's asking us to kill some dangerous zoogles in order to be able to get in. But dang, this place looks cool. Viscent. Dohalim running a pretty tight ship. Maybe. We shall see. Huh. Yeah, life looks pretty normal here. The soldiers aren't killing people indiscriminately. Man, the other sovereigns were probably upset at how Dohalim was running things. Looks pretty snazzy, not gonna lie.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
Embedded.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elde Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Well?
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
I guess it...
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
Dang.
I guess, but...
I guess...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit. See what we learn.
So, I mean, obviously,
Everyone
Shion's...
is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Shion still wants to put a bullet through his brain, but... Ah, I remember you. Do you need anything? What is this place? This is Viscent, capital city of Elde Menancia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Atelina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? Seems pretty bustling here. It sure is! It's what sets this city apart. We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. So everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Now then, alright. Is there anywhere we can rest? Ah, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go up the stairs behind me and you'll find an inn straight to your right. There's always got a barker girl out front, so it shouldn't be hard to miss. The beds there are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. So 7 years ago, he came in, was like, okay, I'm gonna pay you guys.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Walked right past him, too. Whoa, he is dressed really nicely. Maybe he can help out that dude from, Messia. It's not Messia 224, it's, that other place in Calaglia. The guy who wants to be super well dressed. Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes?
Right.
Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar zoogles that you can find outside of town. You're looking for zoogle tusks? How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at Atelina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What? Is someone worried they're being poisoned? Rena is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them.
All right.
Sorry, we don't happen to have any right now. You said they come from boar zoogle fangs? Correct. If you could bring me some, you'd be doing me a huge favor. I promise to compensate you for all your effort. Alright, taste testing tusks. Should be simple enough.
They've made cutlery out of zoogle fangs? What a waste.
How so?
They'd make great weapons.
He loves himself some craftsmanship. Dang, we got a load.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Right, the next sovereign's just...
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Because it's not like the next sovereign is just gonna roll through and undo everything.
What's this thing?
So this isn't like, it's not actual peace. None of this is real, basically. Why is it? Oh, okay. Because I'm like, there's something shining on the map. 500
What's
gold.
this thing?
That's what I would hate. It's an illusion. Okay, what do you got for us? Hey, guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menencia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. I mean, now that we're here, that's gonna all change, but... Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. You see, or yeah, see? And it's more than just us anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason the city's so peaceful is because you Renin soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You've got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. Ah. Interesting. We got another one. Where do we want to look? You say hoot hoot, but where do you say it from? Oh, crap. Alright, well. I take it you folks are all travelers? It's so wonderful to have you all here.
I guess.
You really don't bat an eye at us all being together, do you? Even though we have a Renin with us. I still have no idea how they can tell that she's Renin. Or, because, also, Rinwell was like, everybody over there looks like Danins. How can you tell? They all look exactly the same. Maybe she could see their embedded... Oh. No, that was from forever away. But I guess the only real difference is that she doesn't have an embedded crystal on her, and she doesn't have, like, the scar of carving it out either. That's, like, the only physical difference. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way?
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly right. Although, if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious zoogles. But when our current Lord Dohalim, came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renin Lord did that? The place was then refurnished and it reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Elde Menancia guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone? Even Danins?
Sure.
Of course. The arena is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay it a visit. Training grounds for all. Okay. Sure. Intriguing. Where is this friggin' bird? Alright, Hootle's disappeared. Doesn't look like this guy's got an embedded thing on his hand. They've done a really good job of hiding these stupid birds. Alright. This time let's scour the ground and make sure we check behind everything. Alright, he's hanging out, living his best life. And we've overshot it. Dang, dude. Being in the... Wait. I thought I saw something. Being in the tree feels like it would be too... normal. Okay, so the hooting is further away. So it's gotta be somewhere right here, right? Is it? Wait. Is it in the thing? There it is. Found you. All right. Crap. But we got it, and that's all that matters.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
We've got
I hear a
more
voice.
stars.
Somebody's asking for help.
How can we help you,
Hopefully
broski?
it's nothing.
We are here to be of service.
Okay.
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and zoogles alike. A zoogle preying on other zoogles, huh? It attacks even zoogles? Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about given up on it.
Got it.
In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but... We've got this. As a matter of fact, or don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying zoogles with her eyes closed.
Just great.
You mean Shion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around Traslada Highway. Normally it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble.
Well...
Meaning that the only way to attract its attention is if we fight out some other zoogles first? Okay, so we have to get our combat point chain high. You've got it. It's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
All right.
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. Should be pretty easy. We actually don't want to give that one priority because we still have to find these training grounds.
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
They can split the prize. Oh!
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I mean, this dude is... It's this friggin' guy again. Alright.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie you ran into before, aren't you?
Yes!
Why, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cysloden. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again? Law, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked.
Ah!
You never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to shove down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good.
How?
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in Viscent on important business. Though, through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Can I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Huh? Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do! Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew, a first-rate dish that's all about its meat.
Hey!
So you did steal the recipe is what you're saying. So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alphen, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cysloden and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you?
Got it.
Alright, we'll be back with those ingredients.
Yes!
From what I understand, there's a ranch somewhere in here in Elde Menancia. You should see what you can find there. If you already know there's a ranch here, why don't you just visit it yourself? Because I can't well try to sneak off with a cow on my own now, can I?
Hey!
Who said anything about stealing a cow? I'm kidding, boy. I'm really too hungry to be walking around right now. Don't take too long now. Alright, Gourmet Saga, Palace Delicacy. Crap. Alright, well... Did not mean to give that priority, but...
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top-secret palace recipe, okay?
There's a surprise.
Yeah, they look happy. Did all those people move here? Dad says the people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. So he's at... Like, he's too young to remember how it was in the before times. Ooh, hold on. More stuff. Pork. Alright. So, I mean, it looks like it's just mushrooms that we're really missing out on. And we've got everything else that we need. Now you, who's over here? Alright, not you. But you. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Danans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim. So, they are all content, it looks like. Is this the training grounds? Viscent Training Grounds, a former arena within the grounds of Adelina Palace. It used to be a stage for gladiator contests between slaves. Wow, just coming here got it. Alright. We do want to check things out.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Viscent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
Well,
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
time for us to become one of those people. Welcome to the training grounds, the pride of Viscent. If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you've come to the right place. We embrace anybody who walks through our doors. As long as you want to improve yourself, you'll always have a place to train here. I can already tell just from looking at you all that you don't want to simply improve either. You want to be the best at what you do, am I right? Then step right up and throw down the gauntlet. We'll be more than happy to put you through your paces. Alright, so I guess let's solo battle as Rinwell. That sounds pretty bizarre. Megacore, Apple. Recommended level 25. Okay. Special rules. Whoa. Damage inflicted only after downing an enemy. All training begins at step 1. Those who are brave enough to take it will find greater heights awaiting them. Now let's get you on the path to training. Earth and Mass. We can only inflict damage by downing it. Probably have to steal its art.
Hi, Hootle! Light astral energy! Photon flash!
Alright, first. Can we not? Oh, she's. That's why.
Take that!
I was hitting left, but she's set to up right now.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Oh, crap.
Here goes.
Let's charge up.
Raging cascade! Spread!
Wait,
Raging cascade! Sleep now.
there we go. Because I was like, I've completely forgotten.
Close one. Right back at ya!
Alright, next time it tries anything, we know what we were gonna do. Alright,
Not on my watch!
there we go.
Raging cascades! Spread! I can do this all day!
Alright, so that's exactly what we needed to do.
Air thrust. Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Wait, what? We're still hitting it?
Cover the caster! The close gotcha! Here goes!
Oh, we needed to down it in order to start inflicting damage, I guess.
Attacking from behind!
Okay,
Close
well,
flight.
there's
Don't
more of
let
them.
this nice girl! Light astral energy! Photon flash! Close
Crap.
one. Right back at ya!
We just have to down them.
Photon flash!
That's That's not gonna happen fast enough.
Art sealed.
Crap.
This'll come in handy.
All we need is for... Okay, so you're attacking. God dang it. Now we need for this guy to do the same thing.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. One more time.
And they're weak to wind.
Dance in the wind.
All we gotta do is keep this up.
Dance in
Or
the
maybe
wind.
not. Crap.
Astral energy. Just do what I say.
Crap, dude.
Gotcha. Hit.
It's this one over here.
Dance in the wind.
Sleep, I can't feel anything.
Alright. We're probably... Your opponent is never your greatest threat. It's pride and complacency. Looks like you still have some training to do. But no need to get down about it. Learning these things is exactly what the training grounds are here for. Alright. We effed it up. Novice, small cash prize. No rematches for 60 minutes. We have to wait a real life hour? Okay. Gold Syncleaver armor, noble azure, lunar inherited coat. Alright, we'll leave them be for now. Back to Viscent we go. And we probably still have people that we need to talk to in order to find out how they feel about what's going on here, in order to really be convinced. Though, at the moment, because I feel pretty confident about this, but Shion is definitely still out for blood. Okay, somebody way back at the beginning. So you just want to fast travel to the inn. Wow. Maybe sprinting there would have been faster. Okay, well, nah. It probably would have been... Nah, this was probably a little bit quicker. Alright, so we finally... I was wondering when we were actually going to talk to one of these Renin soldiers. Your armor rocks, big guy! Let me wear it! Our armor is certainly something even a Danon like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then. Promise! Well, let's hope the next Sovereign doesn't take over before that happens.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danons and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
The quarry, huh? That seems like it might be code for something. Because we didn't see any quarries out there. Where else do we need to investigate? That quarry is probably, like, I'm really latching on to that. That's probably going to be the crux of what's really going on here. People go to the quarry and just lie about the experience that they're having. Alright. Let's go this way if we can. Oh. We cannot. Intriguing. Very intriguing. What are you trying to hide from us, Dohalim? Alright. Had to wipe my glasses really quickly. And we're going the wrong friggin' way.
Looks like Danons are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, so now we can get the real story.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Cysloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elde Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
We know that at the very least, he's okay with people not living as slaves, but let's see how true that ends up being. This is gonna be our real answer.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Oh. Hey, this isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Everything okay? Oh, sorry. I just felt a little off all of a sudden and needed to rest. Maybe the air's getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow. That's genuinely surprising. But I guess everybody is being fairly compensated, right? So if he takes the day off, then that's no big problem, I guess. And there's people standing around.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
How indeed. There's got to be more to it. Like, I'm really waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because there's no way. Everybody can't be having a good time here. Really? We can't jump off right there? Like, I guess we already know externally that Dohalim is a good guy because he's going to join our party, but still.
Halt!
All right.
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elde Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
Okay.
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elde Menancia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
Wow.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Right?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame.
Dang.
But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
Sure.
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
Right.
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That's a
That was
lie.
odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
She was a slave 7 years ago, but I guess I understand we're being like, okay, cool. And she's probably being paid really well, better than anybody in here, I'm sure, but
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
She's being paid and she can quit?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Interesting. I don't know. But I guess Kisara it's more interesting if she's Danan. Zephyr deceased. Oh.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Did you sense enemies before? These skids.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
She's got a point.
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I mean, yeah. I guess maybe it's like what? Oh my gosh.
That towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Like maybe it's some kind of Stockholm type syndrome thing. But still, I don't think you could, like, even if it was, like, I don't think you could catch me, like, personally serving a lord. If I was, like, freed from slavery 7 years ago, it couldn't be moi. But we haven't even met...
Hey.
We haven't even met Dohalim. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna really like him, but... You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way. Okay. So is Kisara gonna hang out with us until then, or what? I assume this is gonna be like with Rinwell, where we run around with Kisara for a little bit, getting used to her playstyle before we... Oh.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
That woman.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elde Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say?
He heard about us, what we did to Ganabelt.
You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of Viscent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not.
Well, there's one part we haven't been to.
For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword...
Jeez. Oh, wow.
I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
He's got
Fair
moves.
enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
So, was that... I'm not sure if that was an overreaction on her part, but...
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
Plus, they were like...
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Also, there were like 30 dudes
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
who would have jumped us, so...
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Dude, they keep... Rinwell keeps, like, just side-eyeing everybody. Loose cannon. 1 free AG. Art casting mobility, so this is what's going to let her walk around when she's casting arts. We'll save up for that. It's going to be fairly useful for her to be able to walk and heal. Or maybe even walk into our own healing arts, as far as Fairy Circle goes.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
He's kind of...
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
Glib?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings.
Oh.
In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elde Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
So, is that just completely unbelievable to Shion? What is this? Is this like a flashback to Lenegus? Is this the dude that he beat to become sovereign? Or maybe this is just training.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
Jeez. Clobbered that guy. Oh, I guess he killed him. Jeez.
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
So that's when he learned that the Renin meritocracy was really cruel, I guess?
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danins, is there?
If he doesn't stay in
Let
power...
the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords.
Well...
What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
Kelzelik has traitorous rat written all over him.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
And I assume Kisara might accompany us to make sure that we actually leave or something. But interesting. Dohalim has some bite to him, though.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
Honestly, I really do believe that Dohalim, that he's not gonna, kill us.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
Because we can fight.
It isn't?
Well, that's fine.
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Maybe that's gonna turn out. Maybe it's gonna turn out he's from the past or something, and he's wearing his own armor, like he was the original defeated hero, and he's reincarnated or something. We shall see. How do we get out of here? Entrance plaza. Okay. All we gotta do is run around. But yeah, it does look really nice in here. Huge open air palace. I feel bad for whoever has to keep it clean. Law's father and leader of the Crimson Crows, during their all-too-brief acquaintance, he taught Elfin what it means to fight and serves as a guiding lodestar to his followers even in his death. Apple. Okay. They look pretty comfy. Could be worse. Man, he's knocked out. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here for us to claim. And now opposite the barracks, we should be able to simply waltz out of here. Fearful steel giants. All the dudes who are wearing this samurai armor, they're like 7 feet tall. They make him big in Rena, or yeah. Which is crazy to me. But Dohalim is also really tall too, so maybe that's just a thing with Renan men. Is Kisara waiting for us or what?
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
Jeez.
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Alright, something crazy's gonna happen. I still want to see what's behind that quarry door, dude. Kisara probably knows, but didn't want to tell us. This place also looks really nice at night, too. It's very
interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
Calaglia life.
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
And yet here...
Elde Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Honestly, we probably will actually have, like...
Even though the Danans are still technically slaves here, they aren't being oppressed. If Calaglia had been like this, would we have been content? Would there have been any reason to stand and fight?
Maybe not.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
Until Shion tried to kill him.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Viscent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn, and think about our options.
I want to see what's behind that door, but before we can find out what's behind the door, we've got to go rest at the inn, and I think we're going to continue on next time with things. So definitely join me then for more Tales of Arise. Bye for now, guys. This seems really unsafe. Somebody could fall and die, dude, if they're not paying attention. Ooh, we did get the splash screen for the two of them. Very nice.